diary. Today I feel very sad and I want to eat everything.
Some myths behind foods. This new powerful documentary reveals how the so-called unhealthy foods can keep us locked in the cycle of poor health. And that new film will be showing in Royal Oak later this month. And joining me this morning to talk about it is Andrea McNinch, founder of Heal Yourself Institute in Royal Oak. Welcome.
Hi.
All right, so tell us about this institute and why you chose to have this movie screened.
Well, the whole theory behind the institute that I opened up is better health isn't a science problem, it's an information problem. So quarterly, I pick documentaries that give the public information that they normally don't hear that helps them make changes in their life.
And it's called Hungry for Change?
It's called Hungry for Change, correct.
So what can you expect from it?
People just don't have the right information, like I said. So this movie is not only going to get into the politics behind food and the diet industry, but it's also going to give people the steps that they can take in their own lives, how to read labels, what to avoid, that are going to make the real changes. Because obviously the diet industry keeps growing and growing, and so are we. So something's not working.
Now it's interesting because it's the producers of that acclaimed documentary Food Matters are the same producers for this movie.
Correct, it's the follow-up.
That got a lot of attention.
Yes. Yes, it was a very powerful documentary, and so they did this follow-up documentary that really gives people, again, the tools. There's real-life stories of individuals in there who, you know, were pretty much on their deathbeds and 400 pounds, and all they did was start getting some greens in them in a juice form, and they're here to tell their story.
What do you think is kind of one of the biggest mistakes we make when it comes to food?
Well, the one that everyone's going to go, but the non-fat, no-fat, low-fat, they touch upon it in the film. It doesn't work. If it worked, we'd all be skinny, sexy, hot, and most importantly, we'd be healthy.
Yeah.
So our bodies need fats. It's finding out what are good fats, what are bad fats, and getting in those foods. We're innately programmed to find fats, to find these foods, because genetically, back in the day, we had to get the food we could, and then there was famine, and then we couldn't find food, and so we're programmed like that. And so what's going on is there's food everywhere now. There's no more famine. And so we're constantly eating. So it really debunks the diet myths because they don't work.
And tell us where the screening is happening and what you can expect. 'Cause it's not just the movie you get to see. There's actually something else that's pretty cool that goes along with it.
At this screening, we usually, at all my screenings, we have a panel of health experts, but we were fortunate enough to get the producers of the film. After the movie, they're going to do a live Skype. They're going to Skype in, and you can do a live Q&A with the audience. So they'll be up on the silver screen. And also David Wolf, who is the world's top longevity and nutrition expert, will also be there via Skype live, so you can ask your little heart's desire any questions you might have.
And tell us where and when and how much does it cost?
Sure, it's the Royal Oak Main Art Theater on the corner of Main and 11 Mile. It's only $5, and the events always sell out. So I suggest you either get your ticket online or stop by the box office at least a couple days in advance.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look forward to it. And we're going to have all the details on our website, WXYZ.com. Just check the scene on 7 section. Guys, over to you.